What's up, y'all? This is the Curious One, and I picked up a package today. You should be able to see that right there. It says Gary Shipman. So this is going to be my Pakkins Land omnibus. I backed the soft cover. But before we get started, uh, this book is a family-friendly comic book. However, this channel is not. So if you're under 18, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. If you don't understand why, just Google COPA, and that should tell you everything you need to know. But I'm going to go ahead and pop this thing open. So I was a little worried about the way it was packaged with the brown paper around the side, and it felt kind of funny, but it looks like, even though it's not like a professional box, you can tell that he's put some real effort into making sure that this box is protected, that the book itself is protected. So I don't see any issue. I'm betting that the book is going to be in good condition. I'm a little disappointed that it's not in a cereal box, and if you don't get that reference, then you know you probably don't spend much time on Gary Shipman's YouTube channel. So it looks like he threw in an extra. I wasn't really sure what this the life book is, but I kind of flipped through it real quick just to look at it, and it looks like it's kind of like a little Bible study type of book, I believe. So I don't remember hearing him say he was going to throw this in here or see it on the Indiegogo or anything like that, but it looks like he just threw that in there as an extra for his backers. As you can see, it is signed right here in gold, probably a gold Sharpie. The book is in good condition, showed up in good condition. The only thing I see is just that right there, but it's not anything I'm gonna complain about. All the corners look nice. Back cover looks good. So this is basically a compilation of the Pakkins Land comic books that him and his wife created. I believe in 1997 is when they started. So basically it would have been a bunch of the floppy comic books, and he's basically gathered them all together and compiled them and actually remastered it. He redid some of the drawing. I believe this is a new cover. So I'll flip through a little bit so that you can oh, that's right, I completely forgot. So I did get two book let's see, let's go through here and make sure that we get everything out first. Yeah, because I was thinking that there was a third bookmark. So basically he took all the cards and the bookmarks and whatnot and put them inside the comic book, or inside the book, to keep them protected. All right. So it came with 3 bookmarks. which you can see when you put them together makes the cover of the book. And if you flip them over, then there's art on the other side, which also matches up. There's also this, which I believe is a sticker, but I don't really want to start picking at the corner until I find out for sure, because I don't want to start pulling it apart in case it's not a sticker. But I believe it may be. And then it also came with, I think it's 14 trading cards, which he put in each one in its own individual bag to keep it protected. And this one's pretty cool. It's like a green foil, green or gold. Okay, it's for the feather, which I believe is what gives him his powers. Rasha. As you can see, it gives like a description of each character on there. I believe this is actually going to be a game. I think these cards actually, when you collect all of them, there will be a game that you can play, but I'm not really sure of the rules. As you can see, there's body, mind, soul, so it has the statistics on there as well. Little mouse. Looks all tough. And then what I just noticed on the mouse was that it has a little like trivia type of thing. Did you know the title of Pakkins Land was originally called the Banana Famine? Did not know that. Pakkins Land was published by Image Comics in March 2000. I looked that up earlier and I could have swore that it said 1997, but that could just be Image, because I think it was actually published through 3 different imprints, if I'm remembering that correctly. I may not be. If any of y'all know better than I do, you can correct me down in the comments. Huh. So it looks like Gary named some of the characters after his children. So this is volume 1, and I believe it's the complete series of what he had already completed, and I believe volume 2 is going to be new stories. I can't remember for sure if there's any original story in this, but I think it's just a compilation of the already published books. So forward, preface, introduction, chapter 1, Paul's journey. Actually, if you go to the Indiegogo, I believe you can still download the digital copies of volume 1 and 2, which when I say 1 and 2, I don't mean volume 1 and 2 of the omnibus. What I mean is the floppies. So I believe it's like 48 pages of free comic book that you should be able to get by Googling Pakkins Land Indiegogo and scrolling all the way down to the bottom. And there should be a link there that you can download it. When I'm done with this video, I'll track down a link for that, and I'll try to remember to put that in the description. I'll also try to put a link to Gary's online shop, because he does sell prints and original art. He's actually a really great artist, really good at drawing portraits. And he's also selling some sketchbooks. I believe one from 2008 and one from 2019. So this is like a mixture of his older art and some of the, I think he may have filled in some of the cracks because of, there's floppies. I think he may have filled in some of the cracks in the story, and some of the art that he thought didn't hold up as well as he would have liked it to. He went back in and redrew the book, or redrew the page. I remember watching him for like a week drawing bricks. I think Mike Miller did that as well. And since I brought up Mike, he actually did, if you back the hardcover for this, you actually would get a book cover, like what they used to make you carry in school. You used to make you put those on your school books, like that, but it's all illustrated black and white. Has a lot of the characters on it. It wraps all the way around, and if you look at the entire thing, it's one big picture. Looked really cool. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough money at the time to back that, but I am glad that I got in on this one. So I think that's basically about all I wanted to talk about. I really just wanted to give everybody a view of the book and tell you all that I'm extremely happy that I backed this book. I think it's worth actually more than I paid for it. So yeah, guys, go check out Gary Shipman's store. See if he's got any art in there that that you like and pick up some of his stuff. Um, I believe that his next Indiegogo is going to be Titan. I'm really excited to see what he's going to do with that. It's basically a mouse with kind of dressed a little like Batman, and I believe he's got some special powers. But it looks really cool. It's also going to be a family friendly book, so keep an eye out for that. Not exactly sure when that's going to release or whatnot, but I think you might be able to. I don't know. I'll just put the links in the bottom, and you'll have to go in there and check it out and see what all he has still for sale. But I'm sure whenever he does volume 2 of the omnibus, I'm sure you'll be able to pick this back up, this one up as well, if you're not capable of picking it up right now. So I'm gonna go crash out so I can get up and work in the morning. Y'all have a good night. Stay out of trouble.